Christopher Nolan is set to make a comeback with his latest project, Oppenheimer, a biographical thriller centered around the life of J.Robert Oppenheimer, the physicist who played a crucial role in developing the first nuclear weapons during World War II. With Cillian Murphy in the lead role and supported by an ensemble cast featuring eminent names like Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., and more, the movie promises to take us on a thrilling journey through history. What makes this movie even more exciting is Nolan's trademark style of emphasizing practical effects over CGI. With such an approach, ingenious and mind-boggling visuals are expected to be presented in a way that we have never seen before. We will first get to know Oppenheimer himself, then we will discuss how this movie might change cinema forever. Robert was born in New York City in 1904. He was the firstborn child of Julius and Ella Oppenheimer. From a young age, Oppenheimer showed an intense curiosity about the world around him. His parents were both highly educated and encouraged his interest in science and mathematics. As a result, Oppenheimer excelled academically and was known for his exceptional intelligence. After finishing high school, Oppenheimer attended Harvard University, where he studied physics and chemistry. After receiving his undergraduate degree, Oppenheimer pursued further studies at the University of Cambridge in England, where he earned his PhD in physics. With his impressive academic achievements, he was offered a position at the University of California, Berkeley, where he began conducting research in theoretical physics, specifically focusing on subatomic particles, and his work gained attention from some of the most distinguished physicists of his time, including Niels Bohr and Albert Einstein.
Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense.
During World War II, the United States faced a significant challenge. The war had been going on for years, and it was clear that technological advancements would play a crucial role in determining the outcomes. One area of focus was the development of nuclear weapons. Many high-ranking officials believed that Germany was already working on such weapons and that the US needed to act quickly. To address this concern, President Roosevelt authorized the establishment of the Manhattan Project. In 1942, this top-secret project was given the task of developing the world's first atomic bomb. Robert Oppenheimer was appointed as the director of the project due to his expertise in theoretical physics and previous work on nuclear fission. Oppenheimer assumed control of the project and supervised the work of numerous scientists, engineers, and other professionals. He worked relentlessly to ensure that the project stayed on track and within budget, even in the face of numerous obstacles such as technical issues and limited resources. Thanks to his leadership, the Manhattan Project proved successful in developing the world's first atomic bomb. This groundbreaking achievement served as a pivotal moment in the war and ultimately resulted in the surrender of Japan. On July 16, 1945, the United States conducted the world's first nuclear weapon test in the Jornada del Muerto Desert in Alamogordo, New Mexico. The test occurred in the early morning hours and was witnessed by a small group of scientists and military personnel who were involved in the Manhattan Project, the classified attempt to create a nuclear weapon during World War II. The explosion created an intense flash of light and a powerful blast wave that could be felt for over 100 miles away. The yield of the Trinity test was about 20 kilotons of TNT, making it one of the most potent explosions up to that point in history. The success of the Trinity test paved the way for the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki less than a month later.
Science has profoundly altered the conditions of man's life, both materially and in ways of the spirit as well. It has extended the range of questions in which man has a choice. It has extended man's freedom to make significant decisions.
On August 6, 1945, the United States dropped Little Boy, an atomic bomb, on the Japanese city Hiroshima. The bomb was released from a B-29 bomber, exploded at approximately 1,900 feet above the city. The explosion produced a massive fireball and shock wave that decimated much of the city, killing around 70,000 people instantly. On August 9, 1945, the United States followed up with a second attack on the city of Nagasaki, codenamed Fat Man. This bombing claimed the lives of about 40,000 people immediately and led to Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, putting an end to World War II. The decision to employ atomic weapons against Japan is still debatable today, with some critics contending that the bombings were needless and that Japan was already close to surrendering. However, supporters of the bombings emphasized that Japan had refused to give up despite significant losses, and that a traditional invasion of Japan would have caused even more casualties on both sides. Regardless of one's perspective, it is indisputable that the use of nuclear weapons during World War II served as a critical turning point in human history, permanently altering the way we consider warfare and international security. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are among the most horrific acts of war ever carried out, serving as a powerful reminder of the destructive potential of nuclear weapons.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.